Good morning on the 13th of April. It's a glorious day. We've just left the Oban Community mooring balls. We popped over to the pontoon and filled up with water and got rid of our rubbish. And we're motoring across to Loch Spelve. We'd hoped for a bit of wind, but as you can see from the water, it's very flat. So we took the opportunity to go anyway, because there's no point sitting there wasting the day. And we're heading over to Loch Spelve, and that is Mull with snow on the top. Surprising for the 13th of April, but it's Scotland. The sun is melting it off from what it was like earlier, but it is a glorious day. John's still opting for the hat and a cup of tea. Mine's down under there. Cruach Island over there. Beautiful. Coming up to the entrance to Loch Spelve. Follow the channel. All good. Loch Spelve. This is looking towards the southwest part of the loch. And this is looking towards the north of the loch. It's the mussel farm beds. There's the snow on the hills. Lovely. Certainly making it a little cooler in here with the air coming down off the hills. But beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
We've just rowed ashore. There's Nova over there. 100 yards. Tucked our wellies in there to stop the rain getting in them. And we're on Mull. Fantastic. Just really is the most amazing scenery here. And it's such a lovely day. We've just seen these wild deer. There's maybe 10 of them.
I think there's 2 females.
And then just like that, there was all these flowers. So this side we've got deer running around, and this one's for you, HQ, because I know how much you love walking past cows. We've got this huge beastie here. We've taken a quick detour. It's a seriously big cow. Wow. Yeah, okay, so I was a little nervous. because it's kind of right there and it's really, really big.
He's not fussed about us though, because he's carrying on munching.
Good. I'm
Nice
glad I'm
and
not on
soft.
the menu today. That's big and handsome. The deer are off again. There's a lot of running around.
They might be sparking. Hello! That's Cruach Ardura, 217 metres above sea level, and we've just been there.
From sea level, because that's where the boat is.
So we're puffing a little bit. Got rosy red cheeks, I expect. It's a lovely walk. Really was super.
So we've just walked up Cruach Ardura, which is that peak up there, which is 217 metres, and you can see what the rest of the day's like. We've got snow up there and it's raining over there. Let's get some zoom. That's looking up Loch Aline, up that way, up towards Corran. Oh, hang on a minute, I'm already mucking this up. There you go.
That looks like it's got.
Yeah. So there's the mainland. The weather looks pretty good over there, and that's the view all the way around. I'll get the Loch Aline from there. This is the entrance to Loch Spelve that we sailed in yesterday. Well, good morning from Loch Spelve. It's been a very, very quiet night. There's hardly a breath of wind in here now. And pretty soon we're going to head out and go up towards Fishnish Bay. Hopefully there's some wind outside. It's been a great anchorage. Really recommend coming here. We've just weighed anchor. We're leaving the loch, just heading round the marker at the end of the mussel bed. So our anchorage was over there. It's an absolutely glorious day again, and we think there might be some wind when we get outside, so we'll be able to do some sailing. Can't wait. It's been a really, really good place to stay. Really, really sheltered. Great walks ashore. Fantastic.
10:30 in the morning. We've just weighed anchor and we've been up there for a walk yesterday. Right to the top. It was glorious. Got a little bit of a shower of rain and hail on the way back, but it was worth it to experience the views from the top that we had when we got back. It was lovely.
What did you see up there yesterday?
Yesterday we saw golden eagles and wild red deer, a vole, crows and lots of other different birds. Corncrake we heard, but we didn't see it. And then when we got back, we had a seal and a northern diver and the oyster catchers and the geese and red-titted deer grazing on the loch side. It was fantastic.
It's pretty straightforward in and out. There's a deep bit that you follow the deep bit. It's not more complicated than that. Just keep your eye on it and it's all good. Here's how it looks on the plotter. Just a little dog leg, no problem. You go in fairly close to the side. Right. It's not too bad. It's probably, I don't know, 60-70 metres away. It does feel like you're driving straight at it though. I guess we're about maybe 50 metres offshore now. But still in the deep channel. It's no problem. Certainly no problem in conditions like this. It's a fantastic day. I think we've got a bit of wind out there. Can't wait to get these sails up. This is our closest point of approach to the side. So yeah, 40 metres, 50 metres. So there seems to be absolutely plenty of room. And then it becomes pretty straightforward and out you go. We're still under engine, unfortunately. That's the lighthouse at the end of Lismore Island, or the two lighthouses. And over that way is Oban. We'll very soon be making our turn up into the Sound of Mull. Still no wind. Might be a little bit in the Sound of Mull. Let's hope so. This is Black's Memorial Tower. As you can see, we've got the tide with us. There's our speed through the water and our speed over the ground. This is Duart Castle at the entrance to the Sound of Mull. And there's the Sound of Mull. It's a really impressive location. Well, we got about that much wind, and we're going to jibe our way down. We've only got about 8 miles to the anchorage, so a nice slow sail. But we are sailing, which is much nicer than motoring.
Yay! Sailing!
Making our way up the Sound of Mull, wing on wing. We've got 7 knots, 6-7 knots of wind is all. But we're making progress. Still a glorious day.
Loch Aline over there. Full sails up. That much breeze. And still got snowy mountains over there.
We've anchored here in Fishnish Bay in about 8 metres of water. We know the holding is really good because we sat here for 6 days last year in really unpleasant weather. The wind is forecast to be from the south-southeast tonight, which is the direction I'm looking. So it's a great place, tucked in behind the fish farms. We came in from that direction, between the two yellow markers. There's the fish farm behind us, and Sound of Mull continues up there to Tobermory. It's been a really good day. We had to motor some of it through lack of wind, but the last sort of 5 miles we had great wind, sort of 14 to 16 knots, and got here really quickly in the end. It was good. Came in, anchored up, no problem. Alison did a sterling job as always. Anchor went down, bit first time, fantastic. Cup of tea time now. This is Fishnish Bay. We spent the night here last night. It was fairly windy, nothing too bad. Anchor didn't budge at all. Really good holding here, and we're the only boat here in this anchorage. It's Fishnish Cottage over in the corner there. There's a few houses and the road runs along the bottom there. It's a really nice place. There's a small fish farm over there, but there's plenty of room this side to anchor. Loads and loads of room. So we're going to sit here for the rest of today and then head off somewhere tomorrow. Lovely.